Guys, hello. Today we will study the inverse, transposed, and union matrices. How are they designated? An inverse matrix. Well, first of all, a matrix. Yes, let's just say A. The inverse matrix will be A to the minus of the first power. The transposed matrix will be denoted as at transposed, and the union matrix will be denoted as A with an asterisk. By the way, we will study M. We will use it in order to find the inverse matrix. A matrix A with an asterisk, and even transposed. By the way, the allied matrix is also called reciprocal and attached. In order to find the inverse matrix, we need a determinant or determinant. It is designated like this. The determinant can be seen like this, and like that. These are the 4 variations. Let's get started. We have matrix A. It'll be 3 by 3. In order to find the inverse matrix, we need this matrix to be square, 3 by 3, 2 by 2. We will have 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, and 0, 0, 1. Right? That's right. In order to find the inverse matrix, I will write the formula here at the top because we will refer to it often. The inverse matrix to the minus of the first power is the unit divided by the determinant. Therefore, the determinant cannot be equal to 0. And multiply by A, the matrix A mutual or conjunction, but it is transposed. Let's first find the determinant of this matrix. Let's do it like this. The determinant of this matrix, how do we find it? I'll need my red marker to draw for you. So we need minus, we need to find this work. There will be a work here. There will also be a work here. Now I will explain to you. So first let's have the red part, and the other part will be blue. I'm going to get a marker now. Watch my hand. We need to multiply this line, add this line, and add this line. As a result, we get this line, 0 by 0 by 1. I will write right here, 0 to 0 to 1, then 1 to 0 to 0. I apologize, it is not a multiplication here, but a plus. So 1 for 0 for 0, 1 to 0 to 0. And then the reverse 1 on 1 on 0, 1 on 1 for 0. And now let's move on to the blue part. We need to multiply this. Add it to this triangle and add it to this triangle. So here's this line. 1 to 0 to 0, 1 to 0 to 0, 1 on 1, 1 on 1, 1 on 1, 1 on 1, and 0 to 0 to 0, 0 to 0, right? Multiply. As a result, it turns out 0 to 0, 1 will be 0. Add 1 to 0 to 0, 0, 1, 1 to 0, 0. Well, it is clear that if we have at least 1 0, it is clear that when multiplied, there will be 0. I also wanted to say here you can put such a large parenthesis. Why? Because we need this minus, and we need to put a negative of this entire amount, of the entire amount. It turns out that let's put a parenthesis just like this. Minus 1 to 0 to 0, 0. Add 1, 1 on 1, alone. Add 0 to 0 to 0, 0. As a result, it turns out 0, 0, 0, right? 0 minus, there will be 1. It turns out to be minus 1. Rewrite this formula, because I will now erase the determinant and put minus 1. Minus 1. Before we define a transposed matrix, I wanted to talk about the determinant. The determinant will be 0. Even you can choose not to count it. If there are two identical lines, or if, let's say, in one line, a whole line, all but all are equal to 0 or a column. That is, if two identical rows are identical, or one row, or one column are integer, they are equal to 0. In order for us to find an allied transposed matrix, we first need to find just a transposed matrix. So let's find it. It's very simple. We turn each line into a column. For example, the line we have is 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. In the column, write 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. This is our transposed matrix. Let's now find the allied transposed matrix. To do this, we will need a little more space than just for a regular matrix. How is it located? We draw a large one. We will have to find 9 guides. 3 here in the second line and in the third. Let's draw a rhombus. That's it. Here, 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 and here. And we need to put a minus. These determinants will change the sign. I'll erase it. It doesn't mean anything. We made it just so that you can see this rhombus. In order not to get confused, it is best to do this work for the first 50 exercises. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Line column. And now, in order to calculate each determinant, for example, 1, 1, we remove the first row and the first column from our transposed matrix. The first line and the first column, yes, like this. It turns out 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Now, the first row and the second column, like this. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. And now like this. The first line, the third column. 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Next, 2, 1. Second line, first column. 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. 2, 2. That's how it is crossed. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Second line, third column. That's it. 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. Now the third line, first column, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. Second column, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. And 3, 3, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. Let's remember how we calculate the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. This is a mini matrix, right? Here, for example, is the first one. Yes, 0, 0, 0, 1. We need to calculate its determinant. We multiply 0 by 1, 0 by 1, and subtract 0 multiplied by 0, multiplied by 0. It turns out 0. That is, here we will end up with 0. That is, you need to multiply this and subtract that. Adios. So let's multiply 1 on 1. The minus will be 0, yes, because 1 for 0 will be 0. It turns out to be minus 1 because we need to change the sign. You see, yes, this minus. Now 1 for 0, 0, minus 0 for 1, 0. It will be 0. You have probably noticed that here the whole column is 0, 0, yes, and here's the line. As a result, we get 0. Let's take a closer look so as not to count, but to write directly that there will be 0. For example, we have a line 0 here, so there will definitely be 0 here. Here we have a column of 0, which means that it will also be 0. Here too, the column is 0, so it turns out 0, and now let's count the rest. So we have 1 on 1, it will be 1, and 0 to 0 will be 0. We need to change the sign. It turns out to be minus 1. Here it will be the other way around, 0 to 0. Let me write 0 multiplied by 0. Minus 1 multiplied by 1. 1 multiplied by 1. We already have minus 1. And since we need to change the sign, we get 1. That is, there is a minus, there is a minus. Minus from minus plus, next to last, yes, right here. 0 on 0 will be 0 and 1 on 1, but there with a minus sign, the same as here. But the sign does not need to be changed, so minus 1. This is our allied transposed matrix. That's it. In order to find the opposite, we need to change the sign to it, which is very simple. Well, let me erase it and show it to you now. So, the inverse matrix. It will be with us. What does this division give, eh? Minus 1, right? Minus 1 must be multiplied by the matrix 0, minus 1, 0, minus 1, 0, 1, A, 0, 0, minus 1. That is, we need to multiply the final result minus 1 by each of the numbers in the matrix. It turns out here, well, there will always be 0 on zeros because any number on 0 will be 0. 0, 0, 0. Yes, here are zeros, and here we will just change. We will have minus 1 for minus 1 will be 1. Here 2, 1, and here also 1, and here it will be minus 1. We can make mistakes in calculations very easily because they are small, but in the end it turns out that sometimes we can get confused and just put a minus where there should be a plus, or vice versa. In order to check this, we just need our matrix A, which in the data, we have to multiply it by its inverse. You'll get a unit matrix, right? We need to multiply it.